This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I have got umberlune with me. Thank you very much for joining me from Perth.
That's right, yeah, living in Perth for the last 2 decades.
And now I made the connection with you through Sheldon Giff, with the,
right.
You're a member of the Smith Falls and District Arts and Culture Council.
Yes, exactly. I think it's important to point out, even though it's got Smith Falls in the name, it actually encompasses a broader area.
Yeah, yes.
So I think I think Sheldon and Leo were here last week.
That's right.
Talking maybe a little bit about that, but hoping to encourage more members from nearby towns.
That's right, that's right. And you are from Perth, about 20 years?
That's right.
Okay, and you're a singer-songwriter. Is that the correct title that I...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and you've got a CD launch coming up.
I do. It's a long time coming. Some of these songs on the album were written 10 or more years ago. Some of them are a little bit newer, but I'm really happy that, over the last year and a little bit, I was working on this record and able to put it out into the world now, finally.
Now, when you say you're working on this record, where do you go? Is it a studio? Are you able to do it at your house? Well, how do you do this?
Yeah, well, I'm not that technologically inclined, so no. Actually, I'm happy to say it's kind of small town Ontario built, so recorded in Osgood at Vibration Studios, as well as Trench Audio in Arnprior. So that's where the bulk of the sort of recording and mixing happened. Went into Ottawa for mastering with Philip Victor Bova at Bova Sound, who does analog mastering and specific mastering for vinyl. So I've got the CDs coming out this month on the 18th, and then in a few months it takes a little longer for the LPs to be done, but I'll be happy to get records out too.
Excellent. So how many songs are on it?
10 songs.
10 songs, okay.
Yeah, a bit of a mix. Some of them are like solo acoustic, which is what mainly I have been doing for the past decade or so, but branching out a little bit, I've got half the songs with full band.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. Okay. Now, how long did it take to put this all together?
About a year. We started recording in February of 2022, and now I have this in my hands, right? So a little bit more than a year later. If I was a famous rock star, I could probably get it out quicker.
Are they all your own songs too?
Yes.
They're all your own songs?
Yeah.
Okay, so talk a little bit about writing your own songs. Like, where does that come from? What kind of music do you play too?
Yeah. So, broad in general terms like, folk or rock, probably apply. But I've taken on the phrase spooky acoustic and spooky roots when I'm doing full band stuff. I think a lot of the themes of my songs are, I don't know, maybe fall into the spooky category. The album is called Pretty Little Bones. And, I've got songs about ghosts and skeletons, but not exclusively. But, so that's the sort of genre name I've taken on.
Okay, speaking of names, how did you get umberlune?
That's right. I'm also promoting my T-shirts, which will be available at my CD release. Umberlune, it's a name I've been using in one way or another since the mid-90s, if you can believe it. And when I started doing music a little bit more seriously, it immediately made sense to me to go with umberlune. It was sort of, it came from an idea about if I was, standing outside under a full moon, casting a shadow, what would you call that, right? So umber is shadow and lune is moon, so umberlune, that's where it came from.
And that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now let's talk about your event on your CD launch day too. Like
Yes.
That's going to be held at Bridgewaters?
Bridge Masters Brewing Company. So over the last few years, it's had a couple of different names now. It's new ownership. They just reopened as Bridge Masters Brewing Company on Beckwith Street in Perth. It's across from the Legion, next to the old Truss Bridge. And I did my single launch there last month, and I'll be doing the full CD release on Thursday the 18th. Tickets are available through Tickets Please. ticketsplease.ca. And yeah, you can buy a ticket with the CD for $25 or $12.50 if you're still not sure about getting the CD.
But come out and enjoy some music.
That's right. Come on out and enjoy some music, and you might change your mind and decide to buy a CD when you're there.
Excellent, excellent. You perform a lot? You're busy with that?
Over the last 3 years, I got a little bit out of it for reasons.
COVID and everything,
that's
yes.
It, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But coming back into it and trying to take that up again.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we look forward to it. You're going to be singing a song for us too, right after we're done the interview here too. Yes. So we look forward to that too. What song are you going to be singing?
It's a song called "Forever Twice." It's one of my older songs, but it's a good one. It's poignant. It's emotional. Don't be scared. It is a kind of a sad-sounding song. I do have songs that are more upbeat, but if you listen closely to the lyrics, while it starts out maybe sounding a little sad and melancholy, it has a bit of a turn at the end, and it's also about strength to carry on.
Now, when you were growing up, did you have a mentor, somebody that you looked up to in the music world, or?
I loved music. I sang all the time, but never in front of people. I was terribly shy, and in fact, it wasn't until, 10 years ago when I even entertained the notion of singing in front of another human being.
Really? So you've only been doing this for 10 years?
In front of people. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, I mean, mentors, not formally, but I listen to lots, broad taste in music, everything from, pop to rock to folk to heavy metal to classical, country, all of it.
Is it fair to ask, do you have a favorite song that you wrote?
No, that's not fair.
No, it's not hard. That's just too hard.
Your favorite child?
Yeah, exactly. I guess. Well, I thank you very much for coming here, and I look forward to your CD launch.
Yes.
Again, it's at May 18th. You can get tickets at Tickets Please.
That's right.
That's right. So you can order them online and get your CD as well.
That's it,
when
exactly.
You order them too. So we'll wrap the interview up part of your visit here, but we're going to be listening to some music here.
Fantastic.
Here. Thank you.
Thanks, Kathy. All right, I'm Umberlune, and this is an original song called "Forever Twice." You're out the door in a hail of bullets again, and I'm counting shards, sorting parts. I'll wipe my hands on my apron and try to remake my heart again. I would wait forever twice. I close my eyes, hear the truth, and my memories collide. I'm strumming chords, singing words. I'll wear my heart on my sleeve. Don't try to interpret my feelings. I could wait forever twice. You only do when your fear doesn't interfere. You're losing time, using mine, regretting your failures instead of living your dreams. You'll wait forever. The crystal ball doesn't know it all. like when it's going to fall. I'm out the door. Keep your hail of bullets, my friend. You count the shards or the parts. I've wiped my hands on my apron. I'm trying to remake my heart. You'll wait forever. I won't wait forever.